Hey gang, Jamie Aston, and in today's video we are in Vacaville, California. This is my backyard right here. We're at the Nut Tree Airport, and I was actually gonna fly from this airport in real life a few months ago, but the weather wasn't good. So, but I'm currently I love town, what have you. I'm not there right now, so we're gonna fly. Now, Travis Air Force Base is right around the bend, but let's see where we want to fly. And before we get started, I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, because this is a new channel, thanks for finding it. You're finding it organically. I don't do clickbait. I don't do any crap like that. Hopefully, you just want to watch somebody use a flight simulator controller like the Velocity One to demo it, or just to watch some peaceful flying or something like that. We're eventually going to start live streaming this. Right now, what is this person doing? This airplane, like, right now I'm with live traffic. So, I don't know. It looks like that might be a live person. I'm in live traffic out here, live weather, live traffic. So, it might be somebody in real life doing it. But, yeah. So, what was I going to say? But just watch some peaceful flying, different things like that. I do use Microsoft Flight Simulator to aid in me flying, taking real flying lessons and things like that. So when I'm here, that's why you're going to see me strictly flying these Piper aircraft for the most part. But let's say you did find me from my other channel, Jamie Aston, or great, that's even better. You know what I mean, that you followed me over there. I'm leaving Jamie Aston to just fishing videos and all these other types of contents, flying, simulation, hunting, all these type of things. They're going to be on their own channel, so we can get Jamie Aston just back to fishing. And I think that'll help me with being able to upload without having to worry about pushing people away and different things like that. So hopefully, yeah, you like this. This is the Turtle Beach Velocity One. You see the camera right here, so you all can see me use it. You don't see me using the foot controllers too much, but there it is. We just came from the office. We've been working all day, so it's dark outside here, Central Time, but we're going to be flying out in some VFR good weather up in Vacaville, California. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. We're going to go for a mix right here. Got the master right here. Got the fuel pump on. Hit that starter. Great, great, great. Fuel pump off. Let's turn the avionics on. That's how I have it mapped right here. All right. So we still don't know where we want to fly at, and we look like we're going to be using runway 2, I think it is. I was looking the airport up. 203. All right. I didn't think this was a doggone towered airport. Travis approach. I'm not sure, but we might have to call Travis here. Got the Unicon. Looking at the airport remarks. Yeah. Alright, it's not a tower, so it's going to be departing out to the west.
Kilo Victor Charlie Bravo traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie taking
Fuel
off
pump
runway
on.
2 departure to the west.
It's left traffic here. For 20 is right traffic. But it's left traffic right here, so just a normal pattern. We could do flight following with Travis approach, but I think we're gonna just keep on flying away from Travis. I don't think we need to. Yeah, not under a veil or anything. I mean, there's a veil, but restricted, all that type of stuff like that. But we're just gonna get out of here. Ridge line, mountain flying. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on going to 4K, and then I was gonna go ahead and turn, but we'll just keep on climbing and try to get the altitude that we want to, and then we'll turn off. We're gonna have Lake Berryessa over to the right. We might even fly over it a little bit. Yeah, we just might fly over, go to some hunting land. In my last video, that's what we shot. I was like, oh, it's my hunting land in Arkansas. So we're gonna go over to some places where I hunt in Northern California. We're at 3,000. Some people don't realize how much farmland is in California. California's a real agricultural state. See that water over there? This is Poudre Creek down here. I fish Poudre Creek too. Yeah, we're gonna fly. There's a video where I got stung by bees on the Jamie Aston channel. It's one of my last videos on there. And yeah, it happened right at Poudre Creek. That's so funny. There it is. Number 6. Why couldn't it find it earlier? 203. We're doing runway 34, I do believe. We're gonna do a full stop. Driving to Berryessa takes about 45 minutes to an hour and a half, I think. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I could get there pretty fast, but yeah, Poudre Creek down there. Flying over Poudre Creek. And go ahead. I have caught some good fish over here at Berryessa, boy. Man, there's a little lake right there in those hills. Poudre Creek, dammed off. We're gonna fly over. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way to where I hunt. Then we'll go back and turn back to the other spot. Gonna keep on climbing. I have walked a lot of these ridge lines out here. Cache Creek. You got the Cache Creek side. You got Knoxville side. And Napa and everything else over here. Bear are out here. Lots of rattlesnakes. I've seen 2 bear, one which was approaching me, running at me, and then the other one just from a distance. And I'm glad the bear that was approaching me was a smaller one. And I'm glad that the big one, I saw him from a distance. And I had just jumped this buck deer, and it ran. I was looking for the deer, and that's when I saw that doggone bear. Now here is the dam right here to Berryessa. There's the Berryessa Dam. And I don't like to fly in this mode always, but we're going to show off a little bit. So there's Poudre Creek down there. Down here, Poudre Creek, down here, that's where I got stung by the bees, right over in here. And there's the dam. I was trying to hunt. I was trying to go hunting over up in here. I was going to go and explore this area back up in here, this whole ridge line. I was going to go and explore. And I got stung by those bees and everything. And let's see what my angle of attack is. Yeah, that's low. That's what I thought. Let me just trim up a little bit and see if we can't level off. That way I'm not fighting the airplane. Sometimes you gotta remember, don't fight the airplane. Alright, so over here you got like Markley Cove. All this road. See, that's the problem with going to where I go, because I have to ride all the way around all this stuff. You gotta ride around all of the lake. So you got Markley Cove, and then you gotta follow the road all the way around, and you got another cove, and all Berryessa. So this is crazy. Once I do all that, then man, just looking at it like this is like crazy. I do all that driving, but I don't like to drive from there. I'll drive to Napa a lot of times and come around and go way back here, and man, some good fish there. I really do like fishing Lake Berryessa. I miss Lake Berryessa. It's a very deep lake though. Very deep. All Cache Creek stuff over here. And where I like to hunt is on back here. On back in Knoxville. Oops, I just told people. Caution, extensive flight training. Yeah, they got some flight training over there. Mysterious Valley Airport. That's interesting. Cache Creek, Lower Lake. Mountain Hill and so we're passing Pope somewhere over here actually. Look at all those islands. Yep. I have I've had my boat all over this lake, honestly. My boat that's right down in Arkansas has been all over Berryessa. Crazy. All those islands. But the funny thing is, I don't think I've ever had it over that side before, which is quite interesting. But you gotta follow this road all the way around. I'm going all the way to the end of this thing. Like you're gonna go to Clear Lake. Clear Lake is on up north. And, yeah. We got Calistoga. We're gonna try to see if we can't fly over some spots that I've recognized from the sky where I've actually hunted. I think that'd be fun. And then we'll go back to the airport if we can. So we're just gonna make this a fun flight. Let's go back in the right mode. Even though it's just kind of fun flying outside the glass, just looking around. This is the way I normally like to fly, just because, yeah. But we're exploring, so let's explore. Now here's another spot that I was trying to hunt, and oh man, I forgot what this wilderness area is called over here. And it's pretty gnarly. It's some tough. This is not easy land to hunt. I'm just gonna tell you, to hike, anything like that. It looks pretty from up here. It looks pretty from the maps. It even looks pretty from a distance, but it's some rough country. And over here is some very rough country. Some very, very, very rough country over here. You know, but I've been back all up in here, but it's some really rough country. So I just saw like a little bridge that you have to cross over. The game doesn't do any justice to showing you really the bridge you have to cross over and everything else, some of this stuff. So we follow this thing all the way. That's what's crazy about this. That's the last little bridge. And there's still, I've gone back here with my boat, and had some good fishing back there. I had a good little time running all the way back there, man. I ran back there as far as I could one time. It took me a long time to drive my little 40 horsepower wave from Copple Cove, I think is where I made a lunch, and have to go all the way down this thing. But I've done it. Sure have. See this ridge line right here. This ridge line on the right side is on the other side of that you got the Cache Creek valley and everything like that. I've done a lot of exploring on the Cache Creek side. Like honestly, like man, that's one of the hardest things about leaving California, is that I put so much sweat equity out here. So that's why I have a lifetime hunting and fishing license for California. I can go back anytime I want to and hunt and fish. It was very expensive, but it was worth it. Now there's a road down there, like You follow this road right there. That is exactly the road I take when I'm going back to Knoxville. So we're gonna try to see if this thing has got anything mounted I can recognize. It's some very rough country back here. Like seriously rough country back here. It's crazy. And look at it. So this is what happens. Like I've gone fishing right here. You follow this road. I put my float tube on that side of the water, on that little pond thing, and I fished on both sides. Like that's crazy. Yep, fish there, 100%. And you follow this road. I got a video. I don't think I posted online, but there's some cows out here, and there was a baby cow that got out the fence. And I remember my dad's cows used to do that. And I helped the cow, the mama cow, and all the other cows. They were just acting up in there. They wanted that baby back in there, and I helped that cow get back in the fence. They were so happy. So yeah, this thing has got it mapped out pretty good. You follow this road right here, and I'm not gonna tell you all my hunting spots because I'm just telling you I've explored a lot. You got waterfalls and everything back here, but I mean, just to start, I've been down there. What we're flying over right now, all of this right here, I've never explored it like this before. I've been all up in here. You gotta follow this road all the way up in here. Like, it gets real rough. I mean, it gets very rough up in here. It gets very rough. And there are bears. I know I saw a doggone wolf one time. I even looked it up. I even reported it to the California thing because it was just too big to be a coyote. And some people said there are no wolves there, and then they're like, yeah, there are some wolf packs in California. And, you know, but yeah, I have definitely, like, it's crazy. I'm going to be putting in for elk tag this year and another deer tag way up in Northern Cal in the X zone and see if I can't get something there. But yeah, just following this doggone path right here is very cool. This whole road I've been, that's a barn. That barn right here actually exists. It's right beside the road, following that barn all the way around like that. Yep. Man, this is crazy. There's one spot, if I can point it out to you, if I can find it, I'm going to show you all where that bear, where I had issues with the bear. We just got to try not to get lost with these peaks right here. I want to say, yeah, the road is splitting off right over here. Yep, it's a big curve right up in there. And this is where it started getting steep. You got this mountainside over here. And whole valley and everything up here. I wanted those black lines right there are scorch marks from where all this caught on fire and everything else. It's very pretty though. Because when you get to the end of this thing, you can drive all the way to Clear Lake. There's some BLM land back here that's I've gone shooting at and done some crazy stuff like that. Wow. Yep. Man, at almost all of these stops, I've been out on the ground in these doggone hills and ridges, climbing up this thing. Like, I really have. This is no joke. Some of this stuff, like the views I've seen from being on top, and I just can't share it with people. Like, and there's that ridge line. That's the doggone, that's the main ridge line that separates the two sides. It is so crazy seeing it like this. Now, I want to say, that being the end right there, I want to say this might be my spot. But I'm gonna go up just a little bit more because that's too clear up there. Once we start getting back here, this is Cache Creek and everything else. It's like I'm going all the way to the end. So I think this is my little spot right here. One of my main spots. Let's go back in so we don't crash this thing. Turns make you sink, right? Pick it up. That's the ridge line. Now where I've had that bear, I wish I could pause it. I don't want to though. All up in here. The last big bear was right up on this ridge side right here. I'm trying to find this little marker. It's right down low in this stuff. There's a little spot. It's so pretty over there. I remember seeing all that. Like, it's pretty, but this stuff back here is a little bit rough. See those little ponds and stuff right there? You got these little water. There's a lot of farming they were letting people do. And everything else back up in here. Yep. Man. Little watering holes and everything else. Like, there's a little spot on top of this hill where I call it like Buck Hill. And yeah, man. One day I'm gonna find a spot sitting in the game. I didn't see one of my markers. So I have a lot of Garmin base camp files up in here. They're just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So we lost a lot of altitude right there. So all that turning and everything we were doing. And you don't want to do that mountain flying too much. So let's see if we can't get this stuff right again. Air probably like super crazy around here with these thermals going over the water, then all this super heat from the mountains and everything like that. So if we could find 304, 203, that's what we need to find right here. It's way back here. We're gonna, there it is right there. I can't believe the GPS didn't find it though. Cross over this little creek right here, and then we're already above 3K, so that's what we want to fly. We want to just get a little bit higher for these mountains and stuff. That was really, really cool. Let's do our announcement. Is the right pattern, so we're gonna be coming in and doing the right pattern on it. And like I said, we're gonna be coming at 3,000, so we're gonna start dropping out to, we're 11 miles right now. Wrong button, I didn't want to do that. And 3-4 is the doggone so we're gonna go ahead and cut it. And we might just enter, we could enter to the downwind, or we could enter into the, we could just go base. But, we're back at 4,500. Now I've never seen this airport before, but one of the cool things about iFly is I can zoom it in and look at the real life airport. And so 3-4, it's a little town right there. And yeah, we can do it. It's got a little pond or a little lake beside it, so. This little VFR map, instead of putting the GPS in right there, this is like me holding my tablet. Because it didn't find it. You all saw me try to do 203 a few times, so. And we never, all that flying. Let's go ahead and change this fuel tank real quick. All right. For 8 miles, probably about 6 miles right now, so. Funny thing is, we just don't know. Like, I think it's right on top of us on this ridge line right here. There's a pond and everything right there. It would be nice if it was down low, but I think it's right off in front of us. So, yeah, that's where all that elevation. Because remember, that thing was, we got to be at like 3,000 feet. So we're gonna go ahead and start coming down. And we're doing the right pattern. This airport doesn't have like a light or anything on it, so I don't see one, but I think that's it. Looking at the map, there's a little lake in front of us right there. Looks like a nice little strip or something like that. So I still haven't shown up on the map. It's 3 miles though, so. Altitude too high. No, I want 3,000 for pattern. We're right at that. So got these trees and everything else. We're not ready for flaps yet. shoot. Clean it back up. We ain't gotta go all the way around. I don't think there's a. I think we have to turn around on the runway. So. And we were supposed to go full mix, and we did not go full mix. That was a mistake. So we were coming in right there. Should have gone full mix. So. All right. Let's go back to Nut Tree. Let's see if we can't get back to Nut Tree before the sun goes down. It's a pretty short flight. We just needed, you know, we couldn't find the, not that we couldn't find, what? Did that thing just say? Huh. I mean, I guess I chose the wrong way. This is why you fly in and check the, you check the, let's see if we can turn around without tearing anything up. You check the, you fly over and you look at the cone and see where the wind is coming. It says the wind's coming back this other direction, so we're gonna fly into the wind. Let's turn back around. And I made a decision choosing 3-4, thought, you know, but we are at a different location, so the winds are a little bit different up here in the mountains. And we did fly by it, but I did not look. So, my bad. We're gonna get down here, turn around, and go south. Go back to Nut Tree. I mean, I'm expecting there to be some type of spot to turn around back here, but who knows? Alright, let's make sure we're good to go. I like to put this thing in training mode so I can see. Alright, everything's good. I can see down here too, I got little status symbols. Flaps are good, bolts low. Doesn't say stall warning, doesn't say parking brakes, doesn't say fuel low. I've had that one time coming in and it was like, oh shoot, the fuel. So, but we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can't. Let's see if we can't put it in this time. Shoot. And this is a KVCD, something like that. KVCB. KVCB. So when we activate it, you see on the little VFR map, it puts it in. So we're gonna have to try to see what their let's see, what runway are we coming in on? Still for 2. 2 is going, and 2 is, what's the pattern on 2? Sometimes this game doesn't get it right. 2 is a left pattern. So we're gonna be coming in. Yep. Okay. Uh oh, I don't know what I just did. Yeah, that thing will change the flaps. So I mean, maybe I could turn that back into a button and let this thing do the flaps, but yeah, I mean, if I need a button back, maybe we'll do that. But I do like having my flaps over here. It's like me reaching down to get my flaps, or me doing a switch to get my flaps versus it being on the control stick. So I like having things in different spots than just being all over here. So anywho,
Two Oscar Tree traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie, taking off runway Tree 4 South departure.
that cone lied to me. I think I did it wrong still. I don't know, man. Maybe I looked at it the wrong way. Come on. 's gotta do a short field takeoff. This is the time where it should have been we got obstacles and everything. Let's we're trying to get our speed. We're just barely above the treetops. This valley cannot come soon enough. So I can get some speed. Yeah. Oh man, we just gotta. It's like something is not configured right. I get some speed. I'm just gonna dial it down just a little bit, get some speed. And maybe that cone wasn't right because maybe we were not flying into the wind, and yeah, something wasn't necessarily right because we took up the whole runway on that one. Like, that's actually a little bit scary. get off the side of this doggone ridge and get down in this valley and see if we can get some air and then climb up safely. Cause we're still just at 1,000, like. Oh my goodness. That's what it was. My flaps were down. I saw the light and I did not think, golly, that is not cool right there, man. I'm like, why? Something's wrong. I am not getting what I'm supposed to be getting at all. Wow. Wow. Checklist, always. And verify. If I had verified by looking on the side before I took off and everything like that, this would not have been the case. So let's go ahead and just climb while we're in this valley, and then we're gonna head back. But golly, that wasn't cool. I mean, that's when you always know something's not right, and you know, drop those flaps. And I got visual. That's the one thing about these. I got the lever right there. And I just mimicked to you all talking about picking it up and putting it down, and I didn't even see it right there. Like it should be down on the ground. And golly. So I was like, man, there's no way in the world I can get back up to the altitude I need in these mountains. We gotta cross over all this stuff, so, and we know that was 3,000 minimum right where we took off from. So how did I do that? I know I was talking about the flaps, and I saw you all. I remember when I hit it, and I said, "Oh, I put it back where it's supposed to be," but I didn't. Okay, finally at 3,000. So. If we can, we really need to redirect this thing, so we're gonna hit the direct button again. And that's what you do sometimes. You get off course a little bit when you're flying with the GPS. Just direct again. And look at this, man, a whole nother little reservoir right here on the opposite side of, I wonder, can you fish that thing? And that's the funny thing about like this thing. To get back to the Bay Area, I mean not the Bay Area, but to Nut Tree and Vacaville and everything. It's like everything. This ridge line is legit. Going to Winters, Cache Creek, all this stuff. Berryessa, that ridge line right there, and then you have this line of mountainous hill, and then it gets back flat again. It's just everything down flat, and you know you got this elevation up here. Napa, and then there's the Bay Area all over there, the whole Bay Area. You can just see everything going down to the Delta right here. So that light right there is either Travis Air Force Base should be more so over there. So that's what it is. That was good. We got the 5,500 going back east, but came in 4,500. You know, and yeah, we were just a little bit higher. We're gonna go ahead and start dropping a little bit of altitude. Because we got to get down to 1,200 feet. So we got 4,000 feet to lose. This thing is 11, it's only 100 feet in elevation. So we got a lot of altitude to drop down. Once we get over this ridge, we're coming down, 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 down. And we said it's a left-hand pattern for 2. Yeah, it's gonna be a left-hand pattern for 2. It's going northeast, so we know it's 0, 1, 2. And we're coming in from the north, so we could really try to get a cool downwind, but we're gonna have to go way over in this way, and then that might help with dropping some altitude, honestly. So we'll probably do that and then come in on the downwind. We know where the airport is. We got Puda Creek down there. We got the Interstate 80, everything. We just need to start dropping altitude. We're still at 5,000 feet. coming in for this landing earlier. We did slip it down. You all couldn't really tell. I'm not sure if you could or not, but it was okay landing. It was okay landing.
Kilo Victor Charlie Bravo traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie 5 miles west 4,500 feet inbound to land runway 2.
I mean, we could come in base. We could try to do a straight in. We could have done a straight in by going way, um, south, and then coming in straight, getting lined up. But we're gonna go ahead and come in, and we're gonna drop some altitude and come in downwind. That's what we're gonna do. So we're at 3,000 something right now. I really need to make a checklist for this game. I need to get off when I get off right now. You just make me a nice little checklist. Right there, player. Make sure everything's good. Good coming in just at a good time. Sunset and everything else. So. All right, we're about to be at 3,000. We're going to be lining up for the downwind. Go full mix. $1,500 feet is going to be great for the pattern, so we're going to just keep on coming in like so. Really need a little bit more, but we can do a teardrop. Where are we at? We still kind of high, so yeah, we're gonna come in. We're gonna do a left. We're gonna turn left and do a little turn like this. Should be lining up pretty good once we get through with this turn. So go ahead and keep on. That's the road to winter is right there. Oh,
Kilo Victor
shoot.
Charlie Bravo traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie is on crosswind runway 2.
There
Kilo
we go.
Victor Charlie Bravo traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie is on downwind runway 2.
Actually, way too close, but we got a tight pattern. We got a tight pattern. Wow, I didn't even realize the creek was right there. Came right behind it like that.
Kilo Victor Charlie Bravo traffic November 12 Tree Juliet Charlie is on base runway 2.
Where's that creek at, doggone it? Inside loaded too much. I mean, we came in with no gas. And like, yeah, we coming in. We're just gonna come in slow. Slow, 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 slow. Slow, 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 slow. With the camera off. Angle and everything. That was a fun and successful flight right there. Trying to get the taxi diagram up. Up. Huh. Maybe they don't have it. Maybe I can turn off right here. So I said, I'm like, they have a little spot for me to turn back off. Where is this thing at? Parking lot might be down there. I passed it already. It's spot for cars. Okay. Let's turn back to where the planes go and then we'll park it. Yeah, we made some mistakes. Clean up those flaps. We made some mistakes. We made a few mistakes. Did we make it? Did we land? Yeah, but you know, made some mistakes. This is flying, you know. This is a taxi back. Oh shoot. All the spots are taken. Go to the next one. Right there. We'll just take that. Off to the side. Here, let's just take that one, doggone it, right there. Like, Jamie, get somewhere, doggone it. Kind of wrong anyhow, so whatever. I am wrong. Yeah. Okay. We made a lot of mistakes. Okay. Anywho, it's been fun. Thank you all for watching. Have any comments, questions, anything like that? Please let me know. Let's see, whole hour. Not bad at all. So we can upload an hour video possibly. But yeah. All right. Thank you all. You have any comments, questions? You have any suggestions, anything like that? Please let me know. Thank you for watching. Jamie.